into Epcot, there was 0 wait at the bag check line. Here's Daisy. Very cute. So I'm hoping that means Epcot won't be as crowded as Magic Kingdom since there was no wait at the bag check. Looks like we've got Uncle Donald and Huey, Dewey, and Louie here. Very cute. Alright, we're making our way onto Spaceship Earth. We're in the Fast Pass line, but it's pretty long today. We're almost to the front there.
Spaceship Earth time.
Yay!
In lessons learned for the Greeks, the Romans created path lanes. To move their armies around, they built cities. It turns out there are copies of some of these books in the libraries of the Middle East, being watched over by Arabian scholars.
Great place to work. Your high-tech home office will be a media-rich environment, outfitted with global networking and the latest digital tools to turn your dreams into reality.
It's like a little slice of you.
No problem. Just pack up and go. You'll be able to keep working because your car drives itself.
What if I don't want to keep working? So it was a really fun ride on Spaceship Earth. I'm really liking this new make your 4th Fast Pass on your phone instead of a kiosk. We probably would not have made another Fast Pass today if it wasn't for having that option, so that's really nice. So we're going to take a little tour here of the Waterwise Garden in the bright sunshine, because we both need more sun since we're so burned. So this is basically telling you what plants, I guess, require little water or how to maintain gardens without water. Yeah. These are pretty. You gonna sing the It's Tough to Be a Bug song? Alright, so we're gonna head into the festival center. It's only open on the weekends for Flower and Garden, unlike Food and Wine. And so we're gonna check that out today because it's Sunday. We'll be here next Friday and Saturday, but still we don't want to wait till the last minute. Plus, I think they have different stuff on different weekends. Like this is Earth Day weekend, so they have certain things going on. And then next weekend it was something else. I can't remember. Maybe Florida local stuff.
Flowers.
Oh yeah, pretty flowers. Wow. All right, so we're inside. You can see the festival stage where they have demos. And over there is merchandise, which is what I want to look at. And looks like a shop over there. So we're ready to look around?
Check it out.
So we're checking out the merchandise. Oh, there's a little mini Mickey garden.
Some little small plants.
Tiny garden. Oh, I love all this Alice stuff. If I still had plants, I would probably buy some of these. Flower pots are cute, but I don't do plants like that anymore. Too much trouble for me. So here's a gardening demo. This one's really packed.
The nutrients begin to accumulate, the toxic forms overload the biofilter.
So we decided to meet up with Quinton, one half of Hello from Florida vlog. If you haven't seen their vlog, it's great. They're local to the area, and they put out, what's your frequency now?
Well, we don't know. It's all over, and it's different every week. But we try to do something like 1 or 2 every week.
Yeah.
It's usually not, though. It's different every time.
Yep, and you started your recent questions from Florida.
Every Wednesday. Now, that is going to be every Wednesday, though. Like, we are going to try and keep up with that. So every Wednesday, Florida questions, hashtag Florida questions, Twitter, YouTube.
Yeah, so if you want anything answered about Disney World or the other theme parks in this area, send them a question.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anything else you want to say about the podcast, where they can find you on Twitter, like your Twitter ID?
H_F_Florida. Hello from Florida. YouTube.com/C/Hello from Florida. Hello from Florida.
Pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
All right, well, thanks for meeting with us today. It was a lot of fun meeting up.
Yeah, you too.
So we are outside now, walking around. We just got our pass holder picture. This year they're giving out free paintings, like a print of a picture for pass holders. There's a different one for each month of the Flower and Garden Festival. It's actually a really nice perk. I'll show it down the road in a haul video. I love this fountain show. Awesome. So we're in the Fountain View Starbucks. It used to be the ice cream parlor. And I will have this mug. I'm not getting it this trip since we're flying, but it will be mine the next time we drive. That's cute. It's like an espresso cup size, but also I guess you could use it as an ornament since it has that tie on it. That's very cute. Really pretty butterfly topiaries. We got them from the other side yesterday, but they're even prettier on this side with the, I guess those are marigolds? Pretty.
So it's a little late. 3 o'clock, 3:15. We're finally heading into
Flower and Garden. Yeah, this is late for us. We usually like to get here around noon when there's a food festival. Oh, look, there's Chip and Dale. We'll have to go back there one day when there's not 20,000 people in front of it. And Ranger Mickey. I just love this view. I can't get enough of it. This is so pretty. This is like my favorite area of Flower and Garden. So pretty. So we decided to head around to the Canada beer cart.
the Canada beer cart.
That sounds funny. Do they? That's what we know it as. You've never noticed, have you?
No, I think they have popcorn.
So while Brian decided to head over there to the Canada cart, I am standing here enjoying World Showcase and standing in the shade because it is 90 degrees and very hot and very humid today. Well, I guess I shouldn't say very humid, but it's humid by North Carolina standards. All right, so Brian finished at the Canada cart. I won't call it the beer cart since you said they sell other things.
They're popping it. It's officially a popcorn cart.
So it's popcorn with lots of beer and one thing of popcorn. Okay. So what'd you get?
The La Fin du Monde. Really good.
So I'm stopping at the Cider House today. I've had 0 sugary beverages, so I can actually enjoy the fresh baked lemon scone, which is gluten-free. All right, so here's what the gluten-free lemon scone looks like. And I'm excited to try this because it's made with cup-for-cup flour, which I have not used before. All right, so Brian is getting the Cider House Flight again. And if you watched yesterday, you already saw us review it, so we're not going to do it again. Basically, he loves the black cherry the best.
Yep, cherry
but
cola.
I think he likes most of this okay, at least. Like, nothing's really bad about it. So he's working on the pear, and there's the rest. And we're standing still in England. And as you can see, if you're used to food and wine, Flower and Garden has no line. That's the line right there. No people there.
Oh, I don't think we ever mentioned. So these flights, these are 4-ounce pours. So it's roughly 1 beer.
About a beer a flight. Okay. But you like it. You like getting the samples, right?
Yeah, I really do like the flights.
All right, so I'm in France, and I am going to try the duck. I don't know how to speak French, sorry about that. And I'm also going to try the frozen ice pop Grand Marnier peach cocktail. Sounds very interesting. So we went over to the France kiosk, and I got the frozen pop. It's got iced tea, Grand Marnier, and some other items in it. I believe peach liqueur. And vodka, I believe, is the combination. So this should be good. It sounds interesting.
It's a push-up for adults.
Yes, exactly. And then I also got the duck. I cannot pronounce the French pronunciation,
Confit?
sorry.
Yes,
I believe so. And this year it's different. Last year it was on potatoes. This year it's on beans. Looks really tasty.
All right, looks like Carmen's going to try her, what's it called?
Gnats.
It's not gnats. You gonna eat gnats?
No, this is the
Push up something.
frozen pop. Yeah, it's a combination of sweet tea, Grand Marnier, vodka, I think peach schnapps, but don't quote me. Sounds really ooh, tasty. Wow. That's really good. It's
Is it overly sweet?
No, it's not, which, as you know if you watch our vlogs, I don't like sweet. It's not overly sweet at all, and you can't even really taste the peach that strong. A little hint of peach. It almost tastes more like sweet tea, but not the sickeningly sweet kind. It's pretty tasty, and it's also has a slight slushy, sorry there's gnats, slushy consistency.
So would you buy that again?
I don't know if I would, because it's pretty pricey. It's $6.75, and I guarantee you there's no more than like a half a shot of alcohol in this because it's so small. Like, that's almost an ounce in total. So I don't know, but it's definitely worth trying once. I would say it's fun, and because I used to do the push pops when I was a kid, but it's melting on me, so I'm gonna eat it now.
So who is this? Cinderella. Cinderella.
Wow, it's Cinderella. Brian doesn't know who Cinderella is.
Cinderella and Prince Charming, right?
Yes.
We'll see the show on TV of Once Upon a Time messes me up because Prince Charming on that show is married to Snow White.
Well, that's also Prince Charming.
Oh, so they're two Charmings?
Yes.
That's interesting.
So it's really funny. A Sunday at Flower Garden is very busy. However, there's no one in the lines for the actual booth at all. Like here's Japan, which at Food and Wine perpetually had a really, really long line. And there's no one at all. It's like a huge difference.
Yeah, it's nice.
Nice. All right, so we're stopping at the Smokehouse Barbecue and Brews. And I'm going to get the smoked pork ribs, which is gluten-free. I'm also going to get the beef brisket, which if you have read the gluten-free blogs, which I do, is gluten-free if you have them leave the cheese off. So I'm going to try that. We're in America, and I got the barbecue ribs, pork ribs, and I also got the beef brisket, but I had them leave off the cheese fondue because it has gluten in it. And Brian is getting a beer flight. So Brian got his beer flight, and here's what it looks like. Here's the list of beers. All right, here goes Brian with the beer flight from, what is it called, Barbecue and Brews? Smokehouse Barbecue and Brews.
Bacon and barbecue.
No, you didn't get that one.
Brews. So this is Beer Flight. It has a bacon stout in it, which I didn't get. I substituted a Hefeweizen for it. So this is the Hefeweizen. Funky Buddha, it's a local brewery. Oh, that's really tasty. Oh, bananas. Anyway.
I loved the beef brisket. I had to leave the cheese fondue off, which I'm sure would make it even better, but it has flour in it, which has gluten. But the beef is cooked perfectly, and the potatoes are really good, and they have a little peppers and onions, so they're really, really good.
So for those of you who don't have smell-o-vision at home, this smells good even to a vegetarian. It's the potatoes that smells good to me. And we still got this something or other right here to get into. She hasn't tried it yet, but that looks huge. It looks good to me. What is this?
This is pork, barbecue pork.
And is it good?
It is amazing. It's, well, let me show you.
I see corn and some kind of cream underneath.
It's fall off the bone. Like, it just falls off. It's so tender. And there's a corn with jalapenos and some type of, it's not mayonnaise, there's some type of something that's creamy and like red peppers, green peppers, jalapenos. Very, very tasty. I highly recommend this.
Yeah,
I actually like it better than the beef brisket, but it may be because I had to leave the cheese fondue off the beef brisket, but this is really excellent.
So the number 2 one, just grapefruit pale ale is alright. I want to get it again. So right now I'm on the number 3, Three Daughters Rod Bender Red Ale, and it's like total ash fest. I don't like red ales.
So the former lead singer Brian Howe of Bad Company was actually pretty good, and I wasn't even a Bad Company fan, but that was a good show. He's funny. He was actually pretty funny too.
Yeah.
He kept talking about the pollen allergy and like that it took him forever to fly from England, even though England's just right here, meaning here in Epcot. So it was pretty funny.
Yeah, he's funny.
So here's the mass of humanity. This is Sunday night.
Yeah, Sunday.
And it's not as bad as yesterday, which was Saturday, but it's still pretty crowded. The lines for the Flower Garden Festival are non-existent, but the general crowd is pretty busy. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, which is weird. It's like all these people walking around, they're not getting the food though.
Nope. It's better for us though.
Yeah.
Don't complain. So we've decided to call it an early evening. It's what, 6 o'clock-ish?
6:05. We're gonna head to Beach Club, get some snacks there because oddly enough, they have better snacks than Boardwalk.
Yeah, that was the one good thing about staying at Beach Club is we found out they have a better, quick service, type place.
I like the cheese plates there, and like the pizza and the gluten-free stuff, right?
Yeah, they have a much better gluten-free selection. They have a lot of nice treats from Aaron McKenna's bakery, like donuts and stuff. It's really nice. So we're gonna go stock up there.
No line.
No line in Japan, which had like a 45-minute line in Food and Wine on the weekend. All right, we're heading into Beach Club where we stayed in October because we found out they have a better food court and snacks. At least for us. For vegetarians and gluten-free people, they got better options.
They do.
Yeah, so we're heading in. Love these beautiful flowers. They were not there in the fall. These are different than what was there in the fall. So pretty. So we're headed into the Beach Club Marketplace. So that was a big disappointment. We came all the way to Beach Club and they no longer have Brian's vegetarian cheese plate at all, and they no longer have the Aaron McKenna Bakery donuts and other snacks. They do have the cupcakes. I don't want cupcakes. And they've gotten rid of all the other ones, and it's not even like they're just out right now. They had fruit in its place in the case, so it's totally gone. So that was a big bummer.
Oh well.
Yep. Pretty view of the boardwalk from here. I really do love the boardwalk. I agree with you, Beach Club has a slightly few minutes on location as far as being close to Epcot, but I still love Boardwalk for the guarantee of a balcony. If Beach Club, I think if every room had a balcony at Beach Club, I'd rather stay here. But because you don't know, and you might get a non-balcony.
You want to give a view of the non-balconies?
So, I don't know if you can see this on the video, but those are the non-balconies, those little walkouts. You literally, there's room for like one person to stand out there, and that's it. So only the first, which is more of a patio, second and fifth floors have balconies. The other two floors do not, and that's where we ended up last time, even though we requested a balcony. So for us, we like having a dedicated balcony. At Boardwalk, every room has a balcony, so you never have to worry about that. So it's pretty funny, and the time it took the boat to get here, Brian was able to walk all the way back to Epcot, and he's in line for the fish and chips right now. Alright, so now I'm on the boat going to Boardwalk, which is just right across here.
As you're approaching back here at the Boardwalk, please remain seated until our captain is making the all clear to go.
Alright, I'm off at the Boardwalk. It wasn't too bad at all, just took a few minutes, and given the fact that I'm like super tired, that was nice. It was a nice relaxing boat ride. They've got a really big selection of tasty treats at the general store here at the Boardwalk. This isn't Bakery, this is the general store. Alright, this is super cute. I may have to get this trip. I'm gonna think about it. Love it. Such a gorgeous night on the Boardwalk. So beautiful. I got a text from Brian. He actually already went back to the room, and now he's coming back out to find me, which is sweet. I told him he doesn't need to, but there he is. He's too sweet. Hi. Alright, so we have squished ourselves
It's so hot,
into the photo booth outside of Beach Club because we found out these go on the memory maker, and because we have an annual pass, we get that for free. So we're gonna try this out here and see if
Thanks
it goes.
for touching your magic band or card.
Oh, thank
Your
you.
photos will be available on the PhotoPass system,
Awesome.
and you will have the opportunity
That's nice.
to
Are you
take
pretty
photos
excited?
at the end of
Yeah,
the session.
it's really hot though.
Yeah, it's like so hot.
Use the up and down buttons to select a graphic theme. Press
Frozen.
the OK button to
Boardwalk,
continue.
yes,
Boardwalk,
Boardwalk,
that's pretty
yeah,
cool.
that's awesome.
Okay.
Now select your favorite graphic. Press the OK button to continue.
No.
Go up.
Like that.
Yeah, that's cute.
Yeah, let's do it.
Make
Quickly,
sure
because it's
everyone
so
is
hot.
on the screen. Use the up and down buttons
Down
to
because
position
Carmen
yourself.
is short.
Press the OK button
It's
to
not
continue.
moving.
Is that as far down as
Yeah, I
it
think so.
will
Yeah,
go all
it
the way
is.
down?
It is. All right, Disney, if
that's
you're watching
fine.
this, make these cameras go down lower.
Yeah, I'm short. Sorry.
Ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
That's nice.
4, 3,
Look here.
2, 1.
You just ruined it. Now what do we do?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Right in front of my face.
That's funny, actually. All right, here we go.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Bam! Got it. All
Look
right.
at the face. Look at your
Use
face.
the up
Oh,
and down
it's-
buttons to select your
Pick the
favorite
first
photo.
one. I like the first
Press
one.
OK to continue.
You being silly. All of them were you being silly. Alright, so here we are at what's always known as the Crazy Clown Pool because of that crazy water slide over there. But this is the larger pool here at Boardwalk. And our room is actually right above it, but we can't see it because of a tree. I guess it must be... Is it this one right here, right in front of us?
Yeah.
So it's a very nice pool though. I mean, if you can get over the fact that a clown is spitting children out as they go down the slide, it's a really nice pool.